On Apple Valley News now, shattered glass and security. A Richland business owner sounds off after crooks hit Amethyst Creamery twice within a week. Plus, continuing concerns over reports of bullying in the West Valley School District and the process to report it. How parents can make sure their voices are heard.
And our showers are beginning to dry up. We are tracking a little bit of poor air quality tonight. We'll get to all the details in your First Alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling. Amethyst Creamery on the corner of Lee Boulevard and George Washington Way in Richland is something of a local landmark with its signature Geo displays in the front windows. But on a day when owner Doug Tallman should have been celebrating 4 years in business, instead he's cleaning up broken glass after a break-in. And Tallman says this isn't the first time it's happened.
This is the second time in just in a week. A week ago Wednesday, same time again, this happened. Broken out, stuff stolen off the windowsill, and a bunch of crystals and geodes and such.
He says someone threw a large rock through the window and stole his display, but he says it doesn't look like anybody went into the business. Ice cream, coffee, and even jewelry displays are untouched. Tallman says he's facing hundreds of dollars in repair bills now and looking at new security measures for the future. We are continuing our coverage of bullying concerns at the West Valley School District. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell says parents are reaching out to her, asking about the process on filing their concerns with the school district.
The superintendent told me that when a principal is made aware of bullying concerns, their job is to document, follow up, and then resolve those concerns. However, if parents are not satisfied with that solution, the principal should inform families they have a chance to file a formal complaint. In order to file a formal complaint, you have to fill out Form 3207F, which is available on the district website. Then submit it to the principal to forward on to the district.
If parents don't feel like the district is addressing it the way that they would like to, what do they do after that point?
So we have not reached that position because all of the formal complaints have been resolved. And so we make sure that we are working closely with families to resolve any formal complaint that they have.
I've been talking with parents in the school district who say filing that formal complaint has been anything but easy. Coming up on Monday night, we'll hear more from Superintendent Finch about that process and why parents say they need more from the district. Reporting, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
We're going to take a live look locally where you can see the haze in the air over in Yakima County, a stage 1 burn ban. That means no outdoor burning or use of uncertified wood stoves or fireplaces. During the ban, you can only use certified wood stoves, pellet stoves, and other certified wood burning devices. The Yakima Regional Clean Air Agency took this step due to air stagnation and reduced air quality in the region. And our Stacy Lee joins us with more on her First Alert forecast.
Thanks, Jill. Yeah, we are seeing air quality degrading. We're in the moderate zone for most of our region, but there's some pockets of unhealthy air, especially in the Hermiston area tonight. So again, stagnant air in the forecast for at least the next 24 hours or so. We'll start to see improvement as our next rain event moves into the region. Skywatch radar, been watching those showers pretty much have dried up everywhere except for right here in the Blue Mountains tonight. So again, those showers are getting out of the area as we move through the evening. Here's the setup. Here comes the atmospheric river number 2. It's going to start moving in late Friday into Saturday, and then we'll see rain showers on and off through Wednesday of next week. 51 degrees right now on our Legends Casino Skycam. Winds are light at 6 miles per hour. So we got a little break between systems tomorrow. Air stagnation, a problem at least through tomorrow, should start to get better on Saturday. We do have a rainy weekend ahead. And don't forget, we fall back 1 hour this weekend. More on the way with your First Alert full weather forecast. Jill.
Thank you, Stacy. A reminder now, you can participate in the November general election now. Washington is a vote by mail state. You have until Tuesday, November 7th at 8 p.m. to drop your ballot into an official ballot drop box. Mailed ballots must be postmarked by November 7th. And we told you about this last night. Be sure to sign your ballot to ensure it counts. The Franklin County, Benton County, and Walla Walla County auditors have links to ballot box locations on their websites. Now to the nation's capital, where Republican frustrations with one of their own reached a boiling point on the Senate floor as several Republican senators angrily challenged colleague Tommy Tuberville over his blockade of more than 370 military promotions and nominations. Tuberville's fellow GOP senators urged there are major national security implications to Tuberville's hold, which has lasted more than 8 months and is in protest over the Pentagon's abortion policy. But despite the pleas, the Alabama senator is not budging. ABC's M. Nguyen reports.
After several months of gridlock where very few military promotions or nominations have been allowed to proceed because of the actions of one U.S. senator, anger from his fellow Republican senators spilling onto the Senate floor. Frustrated Republicans challenging Alabama Senator Tommy Tuberville's blockade of more than 370 military nominations and promotions.
But why are we putting holds on war heroes?
No matter where you believe it or not, Senator Tuberville, this is doing great damage to our military.
One by one, GOP senators, led by Alaska's Dan Sullivan, a colonel in the Marine Corps Reserve, read a list of 61 nominations out loud. And despite these promotions typically being one of the most bipartisan actions in the Senate, one by one, Tuberville rejected them. Tuberville's decision to block the advancement of military careers is in protest of the Pentagon's controversial policy, which covers the costs for troops who are stationed in states that restrict access to abortions, allowing them to travel to states where they can legally obtain the procedure.
I cannot simply sit idly by while the Biden administration injects politics in our military, injects politics in our military from the White House and spends taxpayers' dollars on abortion.
But in the wake of the escalating conflict in the Middle East and after the Marine Corps commandant was hospitalized after a medical emergency, frustrations boiled over.
Xi Jinping is watching this right now. He's loving this. So is Putin.
GOP senators argued Tuberville's hold harms military readiness and punishes officers whose promotions have already been approved and have no role in the Pentagon's policy.
They're wrong. We've been doing this 9 months. All of a sudden it's an emergency. We tend to drag our feet around here a little bit, so I don't agree with it.
That was ABC's M. Nguyen reporting. Senator Schumer hasn't said when he might bring up that resolution, but expressed optimism about it, saying patience with Tuberville has worn thin on both sides of the aisle. But the Alabama senator says he won't drop his hold until Democrats allow a vote on the Pentagon's abortion policy. The DEA's National Drug Take-Back Day was last Saturday. Several events took place across eastern Washington where you could take expired or unused medications for appropriate disposal. Kennewick police say it received and disposed of 115 pounds of unused prescriptions turned during Saturday's event. The drug take-back events aim to prevent prescription drug abuse. Ford will recall nearly 200,000 Mustangs. A visual brake fluid level warning sensor may not activate when the brake fluid is low. This impacts 2020 through 2023 model Mustangs. According to Ford, the issue requires a software update, which dealerships can perform for free. Ford plans to notify owners of impacted vehicles by December 4th. This week is International Brain Tumor Awareness Week. It's an opportunity to draw attention to the symptoms of brain tumors and the treatment and care available. In Tri-Cities, Cadleck Regional Medical Center provides a variety of supports through the Tri-Cities Cancer Center, local radiation and oncology support groups, and the Neuroscience Center. Neurosurgeon Dr. Andrew Bieber says while relatively rare, brain tumors affect quite a few families across our region.
Unfortunately, the prevalence for glioblastomas, which is one of the most fatal, most dangerous ones, is about 3.5 to 4 people per 100,000 per year. Doesn't sound like much, but when you calculate 300,000 in the Tri-Cities region, plus Yakima, plus the areas around, you can get to 400,000 or 500,000 people, which could be anywhere from 15 to 20 cases per year.
And coming up on Apple Valley News Now at 6, I'll tell you about some of the symptoms to watch out for in you or a family member. Hormone replacement therapy, if started at the right time, could protect a woman's brain against dementia. That's only if it's taken when menopausal symptoms begin. The study found a 26% reduction in risk. However, risk of dementia increased for women who began taking hormone therapy after age 65 or more than a decade after the start of menopause. You can find the study in the journal Frontiers in Aging in Neuroscience. 1 in 4, 25% of high school students vape on a daily basis. That according to the 2023 National Youth Tobacco Survey from the FDA and CDC. The survey found e-cigarette use down by 4% among high school students. That contributed to an overall decline in tobacco use of any kind among high school students. However, the survey found a 2% tobacco use increase among middle school students. Vaping remains the most commonly used smoking product among youth. Hundreds of millions of federal dollars will go toward increasing security, including at schools. The Department of Justice announced today grants of more than $334 million for that purpose. The money will help law enforcement hire more than 1,700 new officers. The funding also supports crisis intervention teams, de-escalation training, and helps advance community policing across the nation. Eastern Washington students face it virtually every night, but parents can play a big role in the success of a student's homework. Also, they can't let it go. The chilling student-led performance in the West Valley School District that will truly be music to audiences' ears. And we are drying out, but before the next round of rain, Stacey Lee has your first alert forecast. You're watching Apple Valley News Now at 5.
When you need legal help, trust Quantum Legal. We're here for you in times of trouble, whether you need assistance with criminal defense, personal injury, or have been injured on the job. Law is a complicated matter. Our team of experts will fight for you and help you find the best solution for your situation. Don't let life's challenges get the best of you. We're here to help. Call us today at 509-783-5551 or visit our website at quantumlegal.com.
Have you ever wondered what an icon, a legend, a legacy, a pop star, and a tight end all have in common? They all got this season's updated COVID-19 shot to help better protect them against recent variants. Got it? Got yours?
With Nurtec ODT, I can treat a migraine when it strikes and prevent migraine attacks, all in one.
Don't take if allergic to Nurtec. Allergic reactions can occur, even days after using. Most common side effects were nausea, indigestion, and stomach pain.
Ask about Nurtec ODT.
Tonight, with Americans among the first wave of people crossing from Gaza into Egypt, will more follow? Plus, another son takes the stand in a case against the former president. More Americans turn to the most watched newscast on television. World News Tonight with David Muir.
Pro-level performance at work and at home. Right now, save on steel gas and battery blowers. Real STIHL. Find yours.
At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, we want to remind you your oral health is important. We know that life can get busy. Don't let your family's oral health take a back seat. At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, we offer extended hours. That's right, we are open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, plus Saturdays for when the week gets to be too full. We want you to smile healthy and live happy. Find us at one of our 2 locations, West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco. Stunning smiles for the whole family.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back. First-time unemployment claims have risen for the second consecutive week. According to Labor Department data released today, first-time claims jumped by 5,000 last week from the week prior. Meanwhile, the number of continuing claims, those filed by recipients receiving assistance for more than 1 week, are the highest since April. Despite claims trending upward this month, they remain below historical averages. New data shows a slight drop in mortgage rates. Freddie Mac data out today shows the 30-year fixed-rate mortgage averaged 7.76% this week. That's down from 7.79% the week prior. Compare that to a year ago when the average rate sat just under 7%. This comes a day after the Federal Reserve said it would leave its benchmark lending rate steady, but hasn't ruled out a hike before the year ends. With Thanksgiving now just 21 days away, you can bet many households have already begun planning that holiday meal. Target is selling the full meal for $25. It feeds 4 and includes a 10-pound turkey, potatoes, green beans, cranberry sauce, stuffing, mix, and gravy. You can find the deal on Target's website. Walmart also has a lower price on holiday meals. It offers 2 meal options, one you cook from scratch and a ready-to-bake option, and both are cheaper than last year. When is the last time you saw dozens of veterans in a room together? Annually at Highlands Middle School, dozens of people who served in the United States military meet together for Military Appreciation Day. It started in 1997 with just 4 vets. Now it's an event the whole school gets involved in, preparing the halls and welcoming home veterans from all branches and backgrounds. Retired Navy submariner Captain Ted Miller spoke to the students at the annual assembly.
Middle school can be tough, but if you all look out for each other, your world and your community will be a better place. Being a good citizen today is a great way to thank a veteran.
The event started with a social hour and then went into the assembly and ended with classroom visits and activities. Organizer and National Junior Honor Society advisor at Highlands Middle School, Connie Pfau, says this event takes weeks of preparation and days of decorating to make it one of the biggest local events approaching Veterans Day. Coming up tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest, we'll hear from a student in the National Junior Honor Society about what it means to bring out the veterans year after year. West Valley High School is taking on a challenge this year and embracing every single moment of just letting it go. The school is putting on its production of Frozen Junior, a production that's taken hundreds of hours of work and more than 100 students to bring to life. The cast is all 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, and it's directed by senior Desiree Quenzer. Quenzer says this is the school's first ever student-directed musical. She says she wants this moment for students in the spotlight to stick with them for years to come.
It's so important for me that this is absolutely just perfect and amazing experience. For a lot of these kiddos, it's their very first show. So my goal is to make them want to keep coming back. Even after I graduate, even after I'm gone, I want them to keep coming back and being in shows.
Opening night is tonight at 7 p.m. at the West Valley Junior High Auditorium and continues Friday and Saturday. The online tickets are sold out, but there is a little over 90 free tickets each night available at the door.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Well, we had quite a bit of rain overnight. Things have dried out very nicely. Let's take a look at our radar and satellite. Here's that system starting to move out of the area. The next one brewing out in the Pacific, and that's going to start moving across our region beginning on Friday. Let's track that storm. And again, there it goes on out of the area. That is today. Here comes the next one. Again, this starts to move in late Friday. It'll start to arrive late Friday night, early Saturday morning for the eastern part of the state. Not expecting any snow out of this system. There could be a few flakes above 7,000 or 8,000 feet, but overall it's warmer and it's just going to be in the form of rain. So that's good news. Futurecast will time things out for you here. Clearing up again tomorrow. We see pretty clear skies out there, a little bit of clouds around the region. The wind hasn't been picking up at all for us, so that's why we're seeing that stagnant air in the region. So that will continue to be a problem. I think things will start to get better though as this rain comes in on Friday. Here it's just starting to hit the Yakima Valley around 8 o'clock on Friday evening. It will continue to trek to the east and for the Tri-Cities all the way into Saturday morning. It's going to be pretty wet for part of the day. Then we'll start to clear out in the afternoon. This is Saturday around 1 o'clock when those showers start to move off to the east. And then we just remain a little unsettled with some stray scattered showers throughout the area. But again, mountain passes are going to be okay this weekend, but just going to encounter some rain. 51 degrees right now, Dust Devil Sky Cam, and you can see that haze kind of off in the distance there, so that has been impacting our air quality today. We're moderate, so it's not dangerous, but if you're sensitive to smoke, you may want to avoid being outdoors. Hermiston is seeing a pretty good pocket of unhealthy air this afternoon, but those should start to taper off and look much better as we head towards the weekend and that system starts to move into the area. Let's take a look at those temperatures tonight. Again, partly cloudy. We're seeing clearing skies though, and those temperatures on the warm side. Foothills of the Blues in the 40s tonight, 44 Walla Walla. Will stay in the upper 30s in the Columbia Basin, 41 in Hermiston tonight, and the mid-30s in Toppenish, Yakima, and Ellensburg. Tomorrow's daytime highs, again, we're warming up gradually. In fact, we're going to see some areas hit 60 degrees, and those temperatures are going to stay with us for several days. So that's the good news. We're out of that cold spell that we've been dealing with. 60s along the foothills of the Blues. Will be in the upper 50s here in the Columbia Basin as well as the Yakima Valley. Let's take a look at your 7-day planner. Again, look at this. We've got partly cloudy skies. You'll see some sun breaks. That storm starts to move in late Friday into Saturday morning. You'll have a wet day Saturday, and then we'll continue to see those showers come. We've got a couple of systems coming through the area, and of course we're going to fall back 1 hour when we go to bed on Saturday night. Tri-City 7-day planner. Temperatures on the warm side will start to cool down as we head towards the end of next week. Those temperatures staying above the freezing level at night. In Walla Walla, we'll see a warm day on Saturday, but yes, we'll see those showers continue through the region. So don't forget, time change coming up this weekend. We are going to fall back 1 hour. Stay here. We've got more on the way, including your day planner for tomorrow. Jill?
It's Thursday, and it's another golden night of television right here on Apple Valley News Now. The Golden Bachelor airs tonight at 8, and Faith Martin of Benton City is still a contestant. As we have been doing through the show's run, we're hosting a watch party tonight at Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar in Kennewick. Stacey Lee will be there, and we hope you join us.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Watch me. Watch me grapple, move, and pin. When I hit the mat, don't underestimate the grin. I've got state championships and medals to show, but it's about more than just winning. This you should know. Overcoming odds through therapy and care. The road was long, now opponents beware. Watch me. Game-changing sports medicine at Shriners Children's. The most amazing care anywhere.
Hi, I'm David Smith.
And I'm Tori Smith, local owners of Mattress Depot USA.
We both grew up in the Seattle area.
But unlike our large competitors, we still live in this community.
We do business with local manufacturers from right here in the Pacific Northwest.
Hey, we realize that your top priority is to get a quality mattress at the best possible price, and that's what we do.
And it never hurts to do business with someone local.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar. We're shaking things up.
Ooh, the DQ Cheeseburger Lovers Deal is back. 2 single cheeseburgers for only $5, or 2 double cheeseburgers for just $7? For real? Oh, tell me it's as good as it looks. Deal this good speaks for itself, I guess. But you better get it before it's gone. DQ, happy tastes good.
Now is the time for a new bath from Bathfitter. Every Bathfitter bath is installed quickly, safely, and beautifully with a lifetime warranty. Go from old to new, from worn to wow. The beautiful bath you've always wanted, done right, installed by one expert technician, all in one day. We've been creating moments like these for 35 years, and we're here to help you get started. Book your free virtual or in-home design consultation today.
Get 3.9% APR for 48 months plus $1,500 purchase allowance on the 2024 XT5 and XT6 when you finance through Cadillac Financial.
A lot of stress can build up over student homework. There are 6 things you can do to help your child accomplish homework. Set a homework routine so that it's done the same time each day. Avoid distractions by putting away unneeded devices. Have your child work in a shared area of the home so they can ask for help. Make sure to take brain breaks if your child has trouble focusing. And parents, it's okay to admit when you need help and don't know how to help your child with some homework assignments.
You can model, I'm going to take a deep breath, I'm going to take a break, I'm going to, talk to the teacher to see how we can better manage this together. You really want to take those opportunities to model how to positively overcome challenges with your child.
Positive reinforcement is helpful for children. Nonstop talk about grades can also make a child anxious, so try focusing on the process of achieving good grades. Now here's a look at what's ahead in about 5 minutes on World News Tonight with David Muir.
Tonight, with Americans among the first wave of people crossing from Gaza into Egypt, will more follow? Plus, another son takes the stand in a case against the former president. More Americans turn to the most watched newscast on television. World News Tonight with David Muir.
A unique farm that's now a park. Tuesday on KFKB Local News at 6.
If something's missing in your morning without a McDonald's breakfast, then try a new bagel sandwich. With fluffy egg, melty cheese, and your choice of a steak patty with grilled onion, or bacon, or sausage, well, those will fill the void deliciously. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Did you see this? It says most people are going to need long-term care that health insurance and Medicare won't cover.
I saw that, and it got me thinking, if I need to pay for home modifications or in-home care, I am not prepared. Are you?
Not really. I mean, whatever happens, I just want to know that I'll be able to get care and stay in my own home as I age.
Right? I want that too. So,
Find out how the WA Cares Fund can help.
When you need legal help, trust Quantum Legal. In football, your team can have a bad season. In real life, when you are having a bad season, you can call Quantum Legal. We're here for you in times of trouble, whether you need assistance with criminal defense, personal injury, or have been injured on the job. And with tens of millions of dollars collected on behalf of clients, we will find the best solution for your situation. Call us today at 509-783-5551 or visit us online at quantumlegal.com.
Are you looking for a bank that has traditional values and modern solutions? Are you looking for a bank that is member-owned? Are you looking for a bank that leaves a lasting impact on the community? I've got news for you. You're not looking for a bank. Belong to something better. Join Hatho Community Credit Union, where you are more than just a member. Visit hatho.org to join today. Where do you credit union?
I was diagnosed when I was 39. I found a lump. Within a week, it had grown so immensely, I could see it in the mirror. It's such a whirlwind when you're diagnosed with cancer. The most important thing in your life is your health. If I could tell a young person who was thinking about their health anything about breast cancer, I would just say be as proactive as possible and get checked.
I think they like each other.
I'm Charles. Lunch?
Vanessa, I like lunch.
Give in to deliciousness. Buy one craveable classic and get another one for $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Let's take a final look at weather. Stacy, we saw so much rain last night, but then it did dry out over the day today.
It did. It has dried out a little bit, but get ready. There's more rain in store. An atmospheric river number 2 is coming our way. and that's going to start moving in late Friday. Temperatures, though, staying nice and warm, about the average for this time of year, and those overnight lows staying above the freeze level. Now, the showers will continue. There's several systems in a row that are coming through the area. Let's take a look at Walla Walla and Hermiston forecasts. Again, those temperatures staying up there in the 50s and 60s for a few days. Will start to dry out next week. Looks like Wednesday or Thursday, and those temperatures will start to slide back down with getting closer to the freezing levels overnight. So we have to remember to fall back on Saturday. I've been reminding everyone all week, don't be that guy.
Yeah, I definitely have to make sure I change my clocks.
Right.
Well, World News Tonight with David Muir is next. Apple Valley News Now is back tonight at 6, and you can find the latest anytime on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com.